We got to go into our hearts and into our souls. And let me thank Roxana Garcia and Lorraine Salas. Let me thank Mayor Steven Hernandez.
Stand right here.
Tonight, the Mayor Hernandez of Coachella, and the entire City Council endorsed our campaign, and I thank them very much. And let me thank Senator Nina Turner. Senator Turner has been running all over this country, engaging working class people, black and white and Latino, Native American, Asian American, into the political process, which is exactly what needs to happen in this country. Now, there are a number of issues that are out there of enormous consequence, and I want to just begin by touching on one that I just learned about a few minutes ago. And that is, it turns out that our campaign is going to have to do everything that we can to protect democracy in America and the right of people to vote. You might not have thought that we would have to do that. You might have assumed that we were living in a democracy where we had a clash of ideas where people voted, but that is increasingly not the case. Recently, as you may have heard, the state of Wisconsin purged 200,000 people from their voting lists. And tonight, although it's not yet definitive, a judge can yet overrule it, the state of Georgia just purged 300,000 people from their voting list. Needless to say, these are two battleground states. And I gotta say, to those Republican governors and officials who are too cowardly to debate the real issues facing this country, too cowardly to engage in a free, fair, and open debate, too cowardly to think that the only way they can win an election is by denying people the right to vote, I say to those cowards, get out of politics and get another job. We are going to restore, it's hard for me to have to say this, but our administration will restore democracy into the United States of America. We're going to end voter suppression and voter purges. We are going to do everything we can to make sure that billionaires do not buy elections. And I am very proud to tell you what kind of distinguishes our campaign from all of the others is that as of this moment, we have raised more campaign contributions from more people than any candidate in the history of the United States of America. Now, some candidates have super PACs. We got billionaires contributing all kinds of unaccountable money. And other candidates go around to, maybe they come to Palm Springs or wherever, and they hold these fancy fundraisers for wealthy people. That is not what we do. And I'm proud to tell you, our average contribution is $18. And that's because this is a campaign of the working class of this country, by the working class of this country, for the working class of this country. And when we are in the White House, and I use that word "we" intentionally, we're going to have a government that represents all of us, not just the 1%. This campaign obviously is about defeating the most dangerous president in the history of this country. That goes without saying. We're going to beat Trump because the American people are sick and tired of someone who is a pathological liar, someone who is corrupt, someone who is a racist, a sexist, a homophobe, a xenophobe, and a religious bigot. Other than that, but I would hope that in California and all across this country, regardless of one's political views, and I know this is increasingly true, there are people who are conservatives, moderates, who are saying, you know, forget the issues. We cannot have somebody in the White House who lies every single day. Our campaign, what Trump is trying to do, of course, is to divide the American people up. What he is trying to do is divide us up by the color of our skin, by where we were born, by our sexual orientation, by our religion, by our gender. Our campaign is going to win because we are doing exactly the opposite. We're bringing people together. Black and white and Latino, Native American, Asian American. And we are bringing people together around an agenda that works for all of us, not just the wealthy. And let me very briefly tell you what that agenda is about. That agenda says that if you are a farm worker, or you're working at Amazon, or you're working at Target, or you're working at the local supermarket, we are going to make sure that you earn a living wage at least $15 an hour. We're going to make sure that in this country, we pay people equal pay for equal work. And because we believe in the trade union movement and the rights of workers to join unions, we're going to make it easier for millions of workers to become union members.